ओके जी, गुड इवनिंग। सो अभी तक हम लोग क्या डिस्कस कर रहे थे? तो है ना, वी हैव डन ISI M.STATs, है ना, PYQ 2024 ऑब्जेक्टिव पार्ट, है ना। करंटली वी आर डूइंग 2023 पेपर। सो इन द लास्ट क्लास, है ना, वी हैव डिस्कस्ड सॉल्यूशन ऑफ फर्स्ट 9 क्वेश्चंस। तो अभी यहाँ से कंटिन्यू करेंगे। तो ये PYQ है 2023 का, ठीक है ना। ऑब्जेक्टिव पार्ट वी आर डिस्कसिंग फर्स्ट एंड आफ्टर ऑब्जेक्टिव विल डिस्कस सब्जेक्टिव पार्ट, ठीक है। चलो यहीं से स्टार्ट करते हैं। सो जो लोग लेट ज्वाइन किए, यू कैन वॉच रिकॉर्डिंग ऑन द ऐप। तो ऐप पे आपको इसकी रिकॉर्डिंग मिल जाएगी, है ना। जो जो अभी तक जो भी क्लासेस हुई हैं, लास्ट ईयर भी हुई थी और इस साल भी जो हुई हैं, तो उसका रिकॉर्डिंग आपको मिल जाएगा, ठीक है। चलिए यहीं से स्टार्ट करते हैं। तो क्वेश्चन इज कि लेट M बी द सेट ऑफ all n cross n real matrices, which of the following statement is false? So out of these 4 statement, which statement is false? Rank of AB matrix is equal to rank of BA for all AB belongs to M. AB is I if and only BA is I for all AB belongs to M. Determinant of AB is equal to determinant of BA for all AB belongs to M, and trace of AB is equal to trace of BA. So बताइए इनमें से कौन सा स्टेटमेंट, चार में से ओनली वन विल बी फॉल्स। सो विच वन इज फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट? सो ये सब तो थ्योरम्स हैं, है ना। हाँ, दिस इज द थ्योरम, ट्रू ट्रू ट्रू। दिस थ्री आर थ्योरम एक्चुअली, है ना। इन केस ऑफ स्क्वायर मैट्रिक्स, so they are just theorem in linear algebra. This is not necessarily true. Rank of AB may not be equal to rank of BA. Like you may form, for example, if I consider n is 2, so we may try to find one matrix, like if I say 0 1 0 0, let's say, and B is something like मान लो 1 0 0 0, let's say this. So will it work? So what if I multiply this? A into B is what and B into A is what? So A into B will be 0 0 0 0, is it? And what is B into A? So if you multiply this, 0, then 1 0 0, okay. So this has rank 0 and this has rank 1, is it? Check kar lo. So we have this counter example to say first option is false. चेक कर लो, ए बी और बी ए सही लिखा है. So AB will be a zero matrix. So zero matrix has rank 0 and BA is a non-zero matrix, है ना, having one non-zero row or column. So rank is 1 for the BA matrix. So this is false statement, है ना. First one is false statement due to this counter example. ठीक है जी. So the next one is this. So MX denote the matrix, this one, x0 1 0 1 0 and x0 minus x, where x is a real number. Consider the function. So function they have defined trace of mx into mx transpose. Okay, मतलब m into m transpose, है ना. So trace of m into m transpose. So A transpose, no transpose of matrix. Which of the following statement is true? Range of f contains 1. Range of f has a finite lower bound. Range of f contains 0. Range of f has a finite upper bound. So you just multiply. This is matrix M. So can you find m into m transpose? And then you find the trace. So tell me, what is this function? This is easy question, right? Just you have a function. So first, using m, you find m transpose, then m into m transpose, then you write the rank, and then you check, and a rank, sorry, not rank, trace, and trace is a function, obviously function of x. Then we have to see, so the following is true. You try. So m transpose will be x0 1 0 1 0 and x0 minus x. Okay. Now multiply m into m transpose. So m into m transpose. मल्टीप्लाई करो जी. सो यू विल हैव एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस वन. तो हमें मेनली डायगोनल चाहिए ना, तो यहाँ आ जाएगा 1 एंड 2x स्क्वायर. ठीक है, सो ओनली वी नीड डायगोनल्स. देख लो. So what is trace? 3x square plus 2. I think 3x square plus 2. Okay. So trace is 3x square plus 2 of this matrix. Now you tell. So range of f contains 1. So this is always more than equal to 2 for all x belongs to R. है ना? Where x is a real number. So this means that fx belongs to 2 to infinity. Okay. So range contains 1. No. Range of f has a finite lower bound. Yes. So finite lower bound. Yes, 1 is the lower bound. है ना? And range of f contains 0. No. F has a finite upper bound. No. Okay. So this is the correct option. This is easy. Just matrix multiplication, then finding the range. Okay ji. So B is correct. So the 12th is Saurabh went to amusement park with 9 tokens, and there are 4 different rides available, with 3 of them costing 2 tokens each and 1 costing 5 tokens. Okay. So 4 different rides available, है ना? So 3 of them costing 2 tokens each and 1 costing 5 tokens. Okay. Saurabh can take each ride as many times as he likes as long as he has tokens available. Okay. So there is no text. They may repeat or he may repeat one ride. So in how many different way can he choose the rides so that he has no taken left if the order in which the rides were taken is ignored? So order is not important, right? So try number of way. So total 9 tokens are there, and there are 4 type of rides available. So R1, R2, R3, R4. And first ride, let's say, needs 2 token. It also needs 2 token. It also needs 2 token. Okay. And now R4 is and this cost 5 token. So he has to use, in how many different ways can he choose the ride so that he has no token left. So how many different way you can add up to 9? So like if he choose 4th ride, for example, so 5 token will be used here, and then he has 2 more. So like what I want to say, कि he may choose R4, then let's say R3, R3. This is the one possible way. Then R4, R2, R2. This is the other possible way. You can write the all possible way. Okay. So R4 and then R1, R1. This is one. And similarly, R4, R1, R2, R4, R1, R3, R4, R2, R3. Okay, ji. So these are the possible choices with R4. Okay, so 4, 5, 2, 2. So these are the possible choices. Order is not important, so you cannot repeat. Huh? So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2. Okay. And so is there any more choices? No. No. You can use as you can use. So order is not important. So you will change the order, it will remain same. So he has only 9 tokens and we have to use so that he has no token left. So 4 plus 2 plus 2. Sorry, 5 plus 2 plus 2. They are all only these possible ways, 6 possibilities. So check. So a 6-digit number is chosen at random. What is the probability that at least 2 consecutive digits in the chosen number are equal? A 6-digit number is chosen at random. So we are choosing 6-digit number. And what is the probability that at least 2 consecutive digits in the chosen number are equal? Okay. So 2 consecutive digits are equal. At least 2 consecutive digits are equal. So what will be complement of this? So suppose I name it event A, for example. So the A complement will represent what? So what will be A complement? So at least 2 consecutive digits are equal. So means what? What is the complement? All are different. So finding this one is easier, I think, right? So this I named at least 2 consecutive digits are chosen. This I named, this is event A, for example. So A complement will represent all are different digits. So I think this you can find easily. So what is probability of A complement? So what are the total number of 6-digit number we can form? 6-digit number is chosen at random. है ना? So here we have total how many choices? 9 choices. Again here is your 9 choices. Okay, we can repeat, I think, right? So we can repeat. So here again we have, then why don't have 10 choices? 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Hai na? There is no restriction that 6-digit number have of different digits. So here 0 cannot be there. If you put 0, it will be 5-digit number only. So we have to take only non-zero digit here. So 9, 10, 10, 10, 10. So number of element in the sample space is actually okay. So it will be this. Sorry, so this is not 10, no? Only this much. Just I'm not writing probability. Hai na? Now count. Hai na? What are the possibility that what is the number of way in which it will contain distinct digits? So distinct digits. So here you have distinct digits, 9 choices. Again here you have 9 choices. Then you will have 8 choice. Distinct digits we have taken. So here we have 9 choice except 0. Here 0 can be included. Then 8, 7, 6. At least 2 consecutive digits with number are equal.
The complement will be
At
there
least
will
2
be
digits
no
are
two
equal, na?
consecutive.
Huh?
No two consecutive will be the complement.
No.
No two consecutive digits will be
They
same.
have just, they are talking about consecutive digits only. Ah.
Hmm.
So at least 2 consecutive, not the all digits, है ना?
Hmm.
कि they are chosen number are equal. Okay, so we have to write the at least 2 consecutive digits. So we can take it together, है ना? Okay, so we'll write again. So we will have at least 2 consecutive digits in the chosen number are equal. है ना? At least 2 consecutive digits. Consecutive actually. So suppose I said it event A. So A comes to what? No. Consecutive digits are different. Is it? Is it you want to say?
Yeah.
Okay. So
So it will have 9 choice in each place.
so what will be answer now? So there were total, है ना, 6 places we have to fill ना. So no 2 consecutive digits are equal. Okay. So consecutive are not. Yeah, at least 2 consecutive. So if 2 consecutive are same, then what we can do? So 1 minus, we are finding this na, directly complement. So what will be its formula? 9 upon 10. Consecutive na? So you can take it together if they are consecutive. So straightforward, if you find, you may take it together. Then 3 consecutive, 4 consecutive, that way. That is the difficult one. So complement will be easier. So consecutive digits are distinct na. So consecutive are distinct. So this are distinct, this is distinct, these two are distinct. So how many choices we have? Suppose you put it here. So there will be 9 choices here, right? So you will put there. So how many choices are left for the remaining? Suppose you put it, है ना, some 0 except 0, 1, 1, 2, 3 up to 9. If you put any one number, there are 9 choices. Now one digit is used here. So consecutive should not be equal. Na? We are saying no two consecutive are equal. So the number we used here cannot be used here. Okay. So we have total 10 digits. So here 0 can be included. There are 9 choices. Again, here we cannot put the number used here. So this can be used here. This digit can be used here. So now again we have 9 choices. Here, this number can be used. So we have 9 choices. 9 choices. Just one restriction is everywhere. Check. Okay, this is fine. Okay. So it's a 9. So first one has a 9 out of 10. Second one has a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. So total this. This is the probability of A complement. So probability of A will be 1 minus 0.9 raised to power 6. Is it fine? Check. The first one, 0 cannot be there. That's why 9 choices. And if you use some digits here, it cannot be used here. But again, 0 is a possible choice here. 9 digits. So next one will not be like the consecutive one. Next one will not be like this. We have to restrict the only consecutive one. This is fine, I think. Check the answer.
Sir, in the first, we have only 9 by 9 options.
9 out of 9.
Yeah, first place.
I think first we have 0 is not the possibility, na?
Yeah.
So there are 9 digits out of how many?
9.
The first possibility is 9 because 0 cannot be in the first place. So there are only 9 choices out of 9. Okay, I think, yeah. So यहाँ पे कितना आएगा? ये 5 और दूसरा होगा 9 by 9. एक बार चेक करो. So first one, 0 cannot be there in the first place. So there are 9 choices, but total digit is how many? So you want to say this, but how many are total possible digits? Okay, but in the sample space also, right, we wrote there, it was 9, then it was 10, 10, it was 10. This was the total possibility we have already calculated. So this was 9 into, okay, so better is to find this way. So this was the total number of person. Number of favorable outcome is, a number of element in A complement. This is this one. So it is 99999 6 times. Okay, I think, so let's calculate again. So what will the probability? So probability of A complement. It's a number of element in A complement upon number of element in sample space. What will it give? So this out of total. So this is a number of favorable outcome in A complement. This is number of favorable outcome in omega. Okay, so 9 is really, okay, this is fine now, yeah. So 99999, okay. And then 9 into 10 into 10 into 10 into 10. This was a possibility there. So this will cancel. And now it is 0.9 raised to power 5. So A probability will be what? 1 minus 0.5 raised to power 9. Oh, sorry, 5. 0.9 raised to power 5. Okay, I think this is, now it is fine. चेक कर लो एक बार, देख लो, है ना?
Yes, sir.
सही है, अब क्योंकि वहां पे टोटल 9 पॉसिबिलिटी टोटल थी और यहाँ पे भी 9 है. So this is 9 out of 9, not 9 out of 10. Because है ना, in the sample space also we have only 9 choices. That's why. ठीक है, ये करेक्ट है. अब तो फाइनल आंसर, जो हमारा फाइनल आंसर आया, ये कंक्लूजन है. चेक कर लो एक बार सब लोग, कुछ कंफ्यूजन है बताइए. So this was the total number of possible 6-digit numbers, and this is the when consecutive are distinct. Okay. Now it is saying a multiple choice test consists of 20 questions. Each question has 4 choices, exactly one of which is correct. For each question, a student is able to correctly identify one of the choices as wrong. Okay. So for each question, a student is able to correctly identify one of the choices as wrong. Acha. So a student है ना, able to correctly identify one of the choices is wrong. So it will be eliminated. And choose one answer at random from the remaining 3 choice. So at random they choose, I think the each question है ना. So 1/3 will be the probability of choosing correct option, because है ना wrong one will be eliminated, and the student will get the scholarship if she answers at least 18 questions correctly. So what is the probability that she will get the scholarship? So if I write X as number of correctly answered question, correctly answered question. So X will have distribution what? Total 20 questions are there.
20. 1/3.
G,
Binomial.
है ना? So binomial 20, 1/3 actually is the number of correctly answered is the success, number of success in 20 trials. And now they are asking us to find, so they will get the scholarship. So what is probability to get the scholarship? If she answers at least 18, so X more than equal to 18, they are asking us to find. So it's better to calculate 1 minus, oh no, it's fine, है ना? So you calculate at 18 plus 19 and plus 20. करो जी, कैलकुलेट कर लोगे. So you just open this and simplify, इससे आ जाएगा. So 18, 19, 20 पे कैलकुलेट कर लेंगे तो आ जाएगा. ठीक है. So there are 20 questions, so like 20 trials, and there are 3 questions. One option he is able to eliminate as wrong. So remaining 3 he or she will guess. Then 1/3 is the getting correct, and there are 20 questions. So 20 binomial 20, 1/3, and find the probability of 18, 19. So use binomial PMF. So the 15th question is the probability that a lie detector correctly determines whether a person is lying or telling the truth is 0.8. The probability that a lie detector correctly determines whether a person is lying or telling the truth, है ना. एक person झूठ बोल रहा है या फिर सच बोल रहा है, वो 0.8 डिटेक्ट कर पाएगा. Independently of the person is actually lying, independently of whether the person is actually lying. Okay. Assume that the people tell the truth 95% of the time. Okay, है ना. So people tell the truth 95% of the time. Given that for a particular person, है ना, so they speak truth for 95% of the time. So they speak false or है ना lie 5 out of 100 times. Yeah. And given that for a particular person the lie detector says the person is telling the truth. This is given information. So let's say event A is person telling truth. Okay, है ना, independent of whether the person is actually lying. So 8% चांस है वो डिटेक्ट कर पाएगा, है ना. ओनली 80%, सॉरी 80% is the chance that machine can detect. And so what they are asking, what is the probability, conditional probability that he is actually telling the truth. So there are even event we can take actually telling truth, and E2 we can take actually telling false or lie, actually lying, है ना. So what probability we have to find? We have to find E1 given A. So use the base theorem, probability of E1 into A given E1 upon total probability of A. So use base theorem. Okay. Now the probability of E1. So this I'm writing here. So probability of E1. So they have already given it is a 95%. And if he is telling the truth, So what is the probability that machine will also say he is telling the truth? So 0.8%. Well, 0.8 is the probability actually. So probability of telling truth 95, and if it is telling the truth, the probability that machine will also detect it, so it's 0.8. Now what is the probability of E1? So this will repeat, plus what is probability telling the false? It's a 5% or lie. If he is lying, a person is lying, so what is the probability that machine will tell it is a truth? So it will not be able to detect. So detecting probability is 0.8. So not detecting probability is 0.2. Now you calculate this. This is the answer actually. You simplify and tell me
Yes,
the
sir.
answer.
76 by 77.
Okay, so this is fine now. ठीक है जी, देख लो. So if it is lying, what is probability of lying? 5%. If it is lying, then what is the probability the machine will tell it is a truth? So machine will not detect na correctly. So it is 0.2 is not detecting correctly. Detecting correctly is 0.8. Okay, so this will be the calculation of that. Now suppose that x has uniform distribution on this set, है ना? So x has uniform distribution on this set 1, 2, 3 up to n. Further, suppose that the conditional event x is equal to x, y has this probability. Acha, y given x is equal to x is uniform on 1 to x. Okay. So, and it is a conditional probability. So they're asking what is the probability of conditional probability of y given x and conditional probability of x given y na. So x plus 1 given y. I think it is just you take one example and then it can be calculated. क्या आएगा जी बताइए. कोई पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट ले लो, उससे एलिमिनेट हो जाएगा ना. इफ आई टेक सम पर्टिकुलर एग्जांपल, so for the time being, let's say I assume n is equal to 3, है ना. So x is uniform 1 2 3, okay, and y given x is equal to, so let's say ना x is anything from y to this, so let's say है ना, here y can take value what, here y can take value 1 2 up to x, है ना. So x can take value 1 2 3. So if I take x as 2 for example, so y will have distribution uniform, है ना. So that x small x I'm taking 2, so it will be 1 2 only. Okay, y given x is equal to 2. So now what is the probability of, they are asking कि अच्छा यहाँ पे क्या x given y है ना, and we have y given x. Okay, so no problem, we can find the joint from here. Okay, so we can find joint, या अगर x लोगे तब भी हो जाएगा, अगर x लेते तब भी आ जाएगा ना. तो क्या आएगा joint, अगर यहाँ x ले लूँ तो पहले joint फाइंड करो ना. इसका अगर लिखते हैं तो क्या होगा, दिस इज व्हाट, ये जो लिख रखा है, दिस इज x is equal to x, y is equal to y upon probability y is equal to y, and this further can be written as probability y is equal to y, probability of, अच्छा x is equal to x ना, x is equal to x क्योंकि x मेरा फ्री है, and probability of y is equal to y given x is equal to x upon probability of y, this can be calculated easily. Okay, तो ये निकालो, ये मुझे पता है, ये भी पता है, ये भी पता है, तो इतना करने की जरूरत, मैं तो एग्जांपल ले रहा था बट एग्जांपल से भी हो जाएगा, जनरलाइज ये आ जाएगा. So this quantity can be written as this, joint upon marginal, and further this can be written as using multiplication rule of probability. So x is equal to x into p of y given x, and now you already have this quantity as 1 by n in general, and this one is 1 by x, okay, and upon this is what, y is equal to y. So that we don't have, but I think using total probability भी, तो यहाँ पे भी एक्चुअली बेस थ्योरम ही यूज करना है ना. इफ यू कैन यूज y separately you don't know, but you can find using total probability. So finally what I think is, है ना, एग्जाम्पल से कैलकुलेट करना है उससे भी हो जाएगा, और अगर कंटिन्यू करना है तो वी कैन कंटिन्यू. तो इसको कंटिन्यू करो, तो फाइनली क्या आएगा, तो मैं फाइनली अभी ये लिख देता हूँ. सो ये हमारे पास है probability x is equal to x, y is equal to y upon conditional probability formula, and further probability x is equal to x, probability y is equal to y given x is equal to x upon summation probability, यही आएगा, x is equal to x into probability of y is equal to y given x is equal to small x, where x will take value how much, 1 to n, 1 to n. ठीक है जी, देख लो ये आ जाएगा. सो अगेन दिस इज theorem of total probability only, you just apply this. So if you further solve this, so we have 1 by n, 1 by x, summation 1 by n, 1 by x, and x is from 1 to n. देखो जी, y given x यही था ना, y given x was ना, y given x was this. कने कंफ्यूजन नोटिस किया ना, x गिवन y है, पहले मैं उल्टा पढ़ा था, x गिवन y है ना, और हमें y गिवन x दे रखा है. सो हमें y गिवन x दे रखा है यूनिफॉर्म 1 to x. ओपन करो जी इसको, तो इसको ओपन करोगे तो क्या आएगा देखो. सो 1 बाई एन इंटू 1 बाई एक्स, इसको ओपन करोगे 1 बाई एन तो बाहर आ जाएगा और ये कैंसिल हो जाएगा. यहाँ बचेगा 1/1 प्लस 1/2 अप टू 1/n. सो फाइनली यू हैव व्हाट, so finally 1 by 1 plus 1 by 2 up to 1 by n. So we have this one. So what we have calculated, we have calculated probability x is equal to x given y is equal to y. चेक कर लो जी, लेकिन y कहाँ गया हमारा, y given x तो just x पे डिपेंड कर रहा था ना. y was this, so we have used already. This is 1 by x where y can take value 1 2 3 up to x. यही था ना जी, देखो तो ये क्या करना चाह रहा है, आई थिंक दोनों तो गलत हो जाएगा ना, देख लो. तो यहाँ पे x की वैल्यू क्या हो सकती है, व्हाट x कैन टेक 1 2 3 अप टू n, है ना, x कैन टेक वैल्यू 1 2 3 अप टू n. सो दिस इज द PMF ऑफ x given y, and y given x was already given in the question, and this is x given y. बताओ जी आप लोग अब सॉल्व करके क्या होगा. सो ये CD तो मुझे लग रहा आउट हो गया, सो दिस विल बी आउट. अब इनमें से एक सही होगा, तो आई थिंक इजी है, देख लो क्या होगा. अगर मैं प्रोबेबिलिटी x इज इक्वल टू एक्स प्लस 1 गिवन y इज इक्वल टू y, तो ये हो जाएगा 1/x प्लस 1, 1 by 1 plus 1 by 2 up to 1 by n. Compare this number and this number. So which one is larger, which one is smaller? So 1 by x plus 1 is less than 1 by x. So 1 by x plus 1 is less. So 1 by x plus 1 is less. तो first one is सही. चेक कर लो जी, क्या ऐसा लिख पाएंगे, इज इट फाइन और नॉट. okay, because y was less than equal to x here, है ना, and more than equal to 1, so x was more than equal to y, that's why it is written here. ठीक है, फर्स्ट ऑप्शन करेक्ट है. कुछ क्वेरी है तो पूछिए, इफ इट समथिंग इज रॉन्ग देन आस्क, just try to understand, है ना. So we used Bayes theorem here, Bayes theorem, and then already we had given probability x is equal to x was 1 by n, है ना. So probability x is equal to x is 1 by n, and probability of y given x is 1 by x. Done. So what is 17? So 17 is x1 y1 x2 y2 xn yn be independently, है ना, IID bivariate normal. Okay, IID bivariate normal, mu1 mu2 sigma 1 sigma 2 rho. Okay, so since sigma 1 sigma 2 are 1, so rho will be similar to covariance. Here rho and covariance are equal because sigma is because covariance is sigma 1 sigma 2 rho. So sigma 1 sigma 2 is 1, so rho is same as covariance. Now suppose I1 I2 In is a random permutation of 1 2 3 up to n, such that all n factorial permutations are equally likely. So n numbers are arranged in randomly, है ना. I1 I2 In random permutation है 1 2 3 up to n, in n factorial permutation are equally likely, so they can be arranged in n factorial ways. So what is expected value of k from 1 to n, xk into xik? So if we open t, what will happen? जैसे x1 xi1 यही होगा ना, and again x2 xi2 and dot 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 xn xin. So this is the t, and then you want to find expectation of t. So total number of permutation है ना, so 1 2 up to n are arranged with respect to I1 I2 and In, है ना, they are arranged. बताओ जी. So what is formula of, so it will be matching, है ना, how many matchings were there. Suppose I1 is 1, so it will create covariance between x1 xi, है ना. So if I write expectation of t, so it is something like covariance between x1 and xi1, okay, plus covariance between x2 and xi2, because mu are 0 na, that's why, and so on. It is covariance of in and xin. And you know what happens, है ना. So covariance between xi या xk and xik. So xk and xik, this will be rho if k is not equal to ik. Okay, they are what, x1 I, these are the independent IID bivariate. 1 minute. So they are IID. So x1 y1 is independent of x2 y2, है ना. एंड बिटवीन x1 एंड y1, एक मिनट, यहाँ लिखने में गलती हुआ है क्या, अच्छा यहाँ y था ना, मैं लिखने में गलती हुआ है, देखो इट इज y देयर नॉट x, सो इट इज y देयर, सो नाउ इट कैन नॉट बी रिटन. आई थिंक यहाँ पे मैं लिखने में गलती किया है, ठीक है ना, यहाँ देखो y है, दिस इज y नॉट x, तो मैंने x लिखा है, दिस इज y, तो ठीक है ना, मतलब वही आ जाएगा। सो होगा तो वैसे ही, तो यहाँ पे वही चीज़ आएगी, बस लिखने में y कर दिया है, ठीक है ना। यहाँ पे आ जाएगा x n y i n, हाँ ठीक है। अब तो यहाँ y कर देता हूँ, तो यही रहता, तो क्या होगा यहाँ पे y है यहाँ पे, ठीक है ना। सो अगर ये दोनों इक्वल है तो ये रो होगा, इक्वल है तब रो होगा। अब सो अगेन द सिमिलर थिंग, तो यहाँ लिख देता हूँ, नाउ यू कैलकुलेट। सो व्हाट आई एम सेइंग कि covariance between xk and yik, so this is rho if k is equal to ik, okay, and क्योंकि इनके बीच का कोरिलेशन रो है ना, और ये सैंपल उससे इंडिपेंडेंट है, तो जीरो हो जाएगा इफ k इज डिफरेंट फ्रॉम ik। चेक करो, सो x1 एंड x1 y1 x2 y2 आर इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ ईच अदर, ठीक है ना, दिस टू पेयर दे आर IID। रो इज द कोवेरियंस बिटवीन x1 y1 x2 y2, है ना, दिस रो इज द कोवेरियंस बिटवीन x1 y1 between x2 y2 between x and yn, and these pairs are independent of each other, okay. So if k is different from ik, so like x1 and y2 the covariance will be 0, but x1 y1 then it is rho, okay. Now you try, so this is the idea, what should be the answer? So you know matching formula, exactly one matching, exactly two matching, exactly three matching, and all that you have to write. So there are 1 by n factorial possibility for each matching ना, अच्छा यहाँ पे कितना आएगा, for each permutation there are 1 by n factorial possibilities, but I think using matching you can do, है ना, yes. So what is probability of one matching, probability of two matching, probability of three matching, use that and then we'll take the expectation. So इसको अगर मैं यहाँ पे फर्दर सॉल्व करता हूँ तो बेटर रहेगा, तो देखो इसको कंटिन्यू करते हैं उधर। So I think you know matching formula, use that matching formula. So now बताइए जी। So what I'm saying, probability of k matching, and then if there are exactly k matching out of this, k time row will come, okay, and what are the total possibility of that k? So k may be k from 0 to n, probability of k matching, and if there are k matching, so that k terms will be row and other terms will be 0, so k into row, because each term will be row if, है ना, according to this matching means k and ik are equal. So what is probability of k matching out of n? बताओ जी, मैचिंग फॉर्मूला पढ़ा होगा आप लोगों ने, व्हाट इज द मैचिंग फॉर्मूला? दिस इज स्टैंडर्ड प्रॉब्लम ना, like you order dishes and a hat problem or couple problem, this type of problem will be solved using this. याद हुआ कि नहीं? बताओ क्या सम आएगा। तो दिस इज समथिंग लाइक के मैचिंग जो होता है प्रोबेबिलिटी ना। So how many terms are there? N terms. So it's a K matching चाहिए ना, exactly K matching. तो ये होगा K factorial by N factorial summation -1 की पावर लेट से R upon R factorial R from 0 to N minus K, है ना, and here it is K time rho. So ये आपको कैलकुलेट करना है एक्चुअली, दिस सीरीज यू हैव टू सॉल्व। देखो इस सीरीज का सम निकालो क्या आएगा। अच्छा 1/k फैक्टोरियल नॉट n, एक मिनट, n यहाँ पे ना, n तो यूज हो जाएगा, तो यहाँ पे जो आएगा k चाहिए ना, तो 1/k फैक्टोरियल, क्योंकि n फैक्टोरियल कट जाएगा ना, प्रोबेबिलिटी निकाल रहे हैं ना, तो टोटल और परमुटेशन n फैक्टोरियल, n फैक्टोरियल ना। कैन यू सॉल्व दिस? व्हाट विल सम ऑफ दिस सीरीज? ऐसे क्वेश्चन में k तो 1 से n था, मैंने 0 से क्यों लिया है? और यहाँ पे 1 से n है ना, k फ्रॉम 1 to n, तो 1 to n ना, so I think I have taken from 0 to n, यहाँ पे 1 से स्टार्ट है ना, स्टार्टिंग विथ 1, सो स्टार्टिंग विथ 1, ठीक है। फाइंड कीजिए जी, व्हाट इज सम ऑफ दिस सीरीज। वो k कैंसिल कर देगा इसको ना, सो 1/, रो को आप बाहर कर सकते हो, सो रो यू कैन टेक आउट, यहाँ k-1 फैक्टोरियल आ जाएगा, एंड समेशन -1 की पावर r/r फैक्टोरियल r फ्रॉम 0 to n minus k, ठीक है। सो ये फाइनल आपको सीरीज है। सो एक सीरीज ये है, और इसके बाद फिर दूसरा सीरीज सॉल्व होगा। ये सॉल्व करके देखो क्या आता है, देन डिस्कस करते हैं अगले क्लास में, टाइम भी खत्म हो गया। हाँ देखो इसको कंप्लीट करो। So what is sum of this series? This should be the answer. तो आई थिंक आंसर या तो ए आएगा या सी आएगा, है ना, जैसा मुझे लग रहा है। तो के है ना। ओके, ट्राई टू फाइंड द सम ऑफ दिस सीरीज। सो अभी मैं यहीं स्टॉप करता हूँ क्योंकि नेक्स्ट बैच का टाइम है। सो कल हम लोग ये डिस्कस करेंगे एक बार, है ना, इस सीरीज का सम निकाल लो, देन देखते हैं।